Well, Arsenal went ahead to obviously play over the weekend, and they went ahead to obviously beat Wolverhampton Wanderers by 2-0, and they went on top of the Premier League table. Man City tussled it out with Chelsea in a game that Chelsea were supposed to win, and they failed to really clinch that result because of one player, that is Nicholas Jackson. And here we come to obviously see to it that Arsenal and Chelsea are going to be versing one another, and we're here to let you know how we think this game of football is really going to be panning out in a nick of time. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name. I've gone here to come in late, but it has been such a busy day, and I hope we really try to obviously get into the best of the day. Let's see close to 300 likes match in this video as we bring you the match preview of this beautiful game. We thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims Barakallahu Fikum. Now, let's go to the sick bay of Arsenal. Arsenal has two players that are really doubtful for this game. Julian Timber, as I told you, he's going to be playing in the under-21 game of Arsenal today against Blackburn Rovers. And then Tomiyasu went ahead to have a knock, and there is no reason as why the manager should be rushing him back. That is the most important hit of it all. So all we understand is that those two players might not make it into the starting or in the squad of Arsenal, the match squad of Arsenal, as they take on Chelsea at the Emirates, but the rest of the players are going to be readily available. When we go to Chelsea, they're really having a couple of players that are really returning, and some are really not yet having approved dates of return. Robert Sanchez is expected to return when they are playing against Arsenal. He has been injured. Then there is Levi Colwill is also one of those players that is expected to return on the 23rd against Arsenal, but has been injured. Nkunku is expected to return on the 2nd of May. So he's still out for like 1 or 2 weeks. Wesley Fofana, no return date is out. Reece James, hamstring, but no return date. Leslie Ugochukwu is one of those who is having a hamstring, and his return date is not known. Romeo Lavia is another player that is out with a thigh injury, and his return is really unknown. So that is the injury list of Chelsea. They have no suspended players as they head into this fixture. That is really going to be one of those that you're going to really do the need for really watch. From West London coming to North London to see how they obviously stop the dream of Arsenal to win the trophy. We all know that before the coming in of Abramovich to buy Chelsea, Arsenal was referred to as the pride of London. They were the only team that was there that could compete and win the Premier League, and obviously compete with the Champions League, FA Cup, and so on and so forth. Chelsea was really very, very off from nearing what we call a trophy, and that's why it was always hard for them to obviously get themselves in a position of obviously winning places in there for you. So now Chelsea know it very well that the moment they let Arsenal take the trophy, Arsenal is going to come out and really color London red. And the quotation, "London is red," will obviously be painted all over. So all what they're going to come in through will be like, we shouldn't really let this side really take the trophy. City rather takes it. You know, as you said to it, that me as a fan of Man United, I would rather see Arsenal take it other than Liverpool or Man City taking it. And for the side of Chelsea, they would rather see Man City and Liverpool take the trophy, not Arsenal doing that job, because they know exactly what it means. When Arsenal goes ahead to really clinch the trophy, it will be a very huge hashtag trending on the billboards and on social media platforms that London is red, and every billboard in London will be like, congratulations to Arsenal for really clinching a trophy after 2 decades from ever since they last went ahead to obviously win the trophy. So that's the mission of Chelsea. But is Chelsea a dead man walking? Because you saw how they went ahead to play against Man City. However much they went ahead to edge Man City, they couldn't find themselves in a position of obviously killing off that game of football. And it came out to my understanding that Man City went ahead to obviously put in a very huge boost in there for you, and they got that win. And that shows you how good that side of Man City is, that even when they play ugly, they win. Now, this goes to all the teams, so all the supporters of different teams that have always gone ahead to come out and we recommended for manager to get sacked because of some few badly played games. I tell you, you can't win every game well. Man City went ahead to play very well at Etihad, against Real Madrid. And guess who was named the winner? It was Real Madrid. Not so? It was Real Madrid in the mix. So, for Arsenal, we all know that the last time they went ahead to play away at Chelsea, it ended 2-2, and Chelsea took a lead at half-time. It was 2-0. It required Declan Rice to pull one back and Leandro Trossard to really make that Bukayo Saka far post effort count, and that game of football ended 2-2. But there would have gone ahead to be much more, because Carl Palmer, I think, missed out on like twice 1v1s, and a lot really went ahead to happen. But I've also gone ahead to hear some news that Carl Palmer is really doubtful, and Mikel Arteta has gone ahead to react to it into the press conference that went ahead to hold at the side of the Sober Reality Center. So let's see to it that we continue subscribing, because we are really close to really clinching the magic number of 21,000 subscribers. And don't forget to really give us that subscribe button. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner, smash the black button that has what is subscribed, or smashing the notification bell that will really get into the mid, or that will get you into the mix. Now let's go into the starting 11 for the side of Arsenal versus Chelsea, another London derby. And Arsenal is having 2 London derbies consecutively, and they might really be a very huge decider into what their season is really gonna be. It's gonna be a defining moment. Those 2 games against Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea are gonna be defining moments for the side of Arsenal. In goal, obviously it's gonna be David Raya, no doubt about it. Right back, I know it's gonna be Benjamin White, right? I think towards the end of the season, he's gonna hit to improve a little bit on his final ball delivery, and we hope to it that he obviously gets into the mix. Then left forward, left back, I think Jakub Kiwior retains his spot. He retains his spot because Chelsea really have swift players, you know. Madueke, Raheem Sterling is back, Mikhailo Modric, and very many others who can play on the other side, even Carl Palmer. They're really a very beautiful side of football to watch. But I tell you, however much I see them, if you get in Zinchenko into that game, you are gonna be really used, that position will be used as an avenue to obviously create loads that side and see to it that Chelsea get the best from that side. So for me, I really put in Jakub Kiwior because defensively is great and he's really a press resistant player. Central defense, no doubts about it, Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. This central defense, I think, is the long-serving central defense partnership this season in the league. Ever since Gabriel Magalhaes came in through, after missing out on 2 to 3 games of the side of Arsenal versus after missing out on the first 2-3 games of Arsenal, you saw it very well that it came to our understanding that Arsenal went ahead to bring in Gabriel Magalhaes. You know, and ever since then he started to play, hasn't gone ahead to miss out a game. The same applies to William Saliba. He's one of the few players of Arsenal that have gone ahead to obviously kick every game that Arsenal has gone ahead to be playing down there. So we go to the central midfield. I think Jorginho was rested for the purpose for this game of football, and I think in this game you really get in Jorginho in the central defensive midfield area to do the job. That is Jorginho for you, and after him coming into that position to do the job, you really find yourself in a position of really having him to play into that single pivot. But alongside Odegaard and Declan Rice. But there is also a possibility of Thomas Partey starting because he looked good when he came on through from the bench to play against Wolverhampton Wanderers. But my thoughts are telling me Jorginho will come in through to play alongside Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard, because Chelsea will come in through with their double pivot of Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. And Caicedo will be like, I have to revenge to Arsenal. How do you dare come for me and really leave me there and say we're going to hit back out of the deal because of Declan Rice? You understand? So he's going to be there. Even Mikhailo Modric will come in through with high energy, saying that, please, I need to showcase Arsenal what exactly I'm made of. So that is the side of Chelsea. For remember, Mikhailo Modric went ahead to score a thriller, at Stamford Bridge when Arsenal was taking on the side of the side of Chelsea, and that game ended 2-2, whereby David Raya thought that this guy was obviously gonna cross that ball, and guess what happened? He went ahead to obviously go for goal, and it crossed the goal line to go into the back of them. So that is the midfield three of Arsenal, and we anticipate that it's going to be facing on Enzo Fernandez and Conor Gallagher, not forgetting Moise Caicedo. Front three, I don't know which left back Chelsea is going to front, but obviously Colville is back, or is going to be back, Chilwell is back, and Cucurella is back. So it's going to be Saka being played as a right forward for the club of Arsenal. In this game of football, he tried to get into well shooting spaces when they're playing against Wolverhampton Wanderers, but nothing really came out of that as a result. Left forward, it's going to be Gabriel Jesus, right? It's going to be Gabriel Jesus for me. I believe Jesus should be played that side. And who is leading the line? Now one other than Kai Havertz. Now, when you're playing a team like Chelsea, it still has players that Kai Havertz has been well conversant about, all of, and Jorginho was well conversant of. Apart from Enzo Fernandez, Moise Caicedo, sorry about that. Apart from those players, the rest of the players, Kai Havertz knows them. Sorry, Jorginho knows them. And Kai Havertz was there when Enzo Fernandez came in through, Mikhailo Modric, Madueke, Dotro Fafana, and very many others. The only players that Kai Havertz doesn't know about and their abilities are those players that are going to hit to come in through to be signed in the summer. The likes of Nkunku, the likes of Nicholas Jackson, Disasi, Moise Caicedo, Romeo Lavia. You get? I think those are the few players that he hasn't got a hit to play with. But the rest of the players, he has been playing with them at Chelsea, and he takes the best dossier to the manager of Arsenal on what their strengths are and how they can obviously stop them and what their weaknesses are to get them out of the game of football. So we wait and see how that happens. But Kai Havertz and Jorginho are really key players into this team. That's why I believe even Jorginho is really going to get a go, because he's playing against his former side. Now, for the battles, I'm really going to come out to tell you about the battles in the next video. It's going to be Chelsea predicted starting 11 in this game of fixture. But Chelsea are really having a very bad spell of really scoring goals, and they're going to obviously find themselves really losing out on several occasions. After losing out to Chelsea like that, I think to Man City like that, they would have to obviously come back with a bang, and I don't know whether that bang will be giving. Now, head-to-head stats, Arsenal have lost just one of their last 8 Premier League games against Chelsea. 5 wins and 2 draws, while their current 4-game unbeaten run is their longest against the Blues in the league since a 19-game stretch between 1995 and 2000. So really Arsenal has the age. Secondly, Chelsea lost this exact fixture by 3-1. They've not lost consecutive Premier League games against Arsenal since a run of 3 between December 2001 and December 2013. So Chelsea has that record to protect, and Arsenal will also have to come in through that. Arsenal has only gone hit to win on 2 consecutive occasions. Thirdly, Arsenal lost their first evening kickoff at 7 p.m. or later against Chelsea in the Premier League in March 1993. It ended 1-0 in favor of Chelsea, but are since unbeaten in 11 such games against Blues. So games that start around that time against Chelsea, Arsenal is going to hit obviously epitomize them and really maximize out points. We go to the last 2. Arsenal lost 2-0 against Aston Villa in their last home game. They last lost consecutively games at home in April 2022 and last did so without scoring in November 2020. You've gone ahead to hear it well. Chelsea are unbeaten in their last 8 Premier League games. 4 wins, 4 draws, scoring at least twice in each of the fixtures. They last had a longer run without defeat between May and March 2010 and 2021. So that is it, coming in from the side of me and my team on how things are really going to pan out there. But my prediction is 3-1 in favor of Arsenal. I think that game of football is going to be won by 3-1 by Arsenal, as Chelsea is really having a lot of work to do to obviously get back to where they deserve to be. So guys, your thoughts onto the predicted starting 11 for the side of Arsenal versus Chelsea. I'm really returning with that of Chelsea. And what are your thoughts about this beautiful game of football? So 3-1 is my prediction in favor of Arsenal, and I wait for your predictions into the comment section below. I sign out for now. See you later. We cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living true God bless you abundantly. I'm out.